What a glorious defeat. Well, moving on. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have only 32 books to go. Really? Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew it. Hard work always pays. I feel like a huge burden. Why am I... Oh, you're right. Cass?
Lady Treeby.
Is something troubling you?
No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, the place is now... I don't...
Has anyone told you that here?
Is that a figure of...
In the past, when you did smile once in a while, all of us could see that...
Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is... I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with... We are just happy for you, that the core flame you're meant to inherit...
Isn't it a little too soon to...
But you already know where tomorrow is. There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets. We have always believed because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you...
Thank you, Lady Treeby. This feeling... It's hard to put into words. I suddenly found...
Then go do it, Cass. Rian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. It's a pity she didn't get to finish it. But so, let's meet back here when you return from Styxia.
I'm here because of private If it isn't too much to ask, I'd really like it if you could come along. Our aren't you going to ask me? It isn't a long way from here.
I'd love to go there. Have you heard?
The streets are packed.
I want to vote! Tell me how I can vote!
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kethali rune, select the Council of Elders in your heart, and pray silently until the shard registers your choice. Then toss it into the Dolium.
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons! The Black Tide took my hometown long ago! Or are they kidding?
The Titans are just. So long as we do not overstep our bounds.
Oh, please. The time when these deranged Titans should have vacated their spot to the demigods is...
And I pray that Talantan smacks some sense into you with their scales. We shall see how this...
That was... I suppose peaceful is technically correct, if no actual violence. To this day, I still find it almost unreal that Akama is the only place illuminated by light amidst the crumbling ruins of Amphorius. And its people are even holding votes to reconcile differing opinions. This peaceful sight is making me forget that this is the end times. Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia, a city of rime and frost. The people there were devotees of Thanatos, and were well known for their unique burial rites and traditions. Traditions that I played a major role in. Yes. You now know me as the Mortician of Akama. But back in those days, I was trudging. I was expected to grant merciful deaths to war. Is that how you see it too? No matter how kind or cruel the means, taking away someone's life is... I can't... Their voices... they pierce my ears.
Ah, I know that feeling. But you must respect those walking towards death. Just like how you should respect...
What you're asking me to do is no better than the task of an execution. No matter the titles, I am still taking away human life.
This won't be the first time that Edonia's fanatical nether warriors have faced death. On the contrary, death is the mightiest and gravest power in this world. The fact that you...
That's...
Then let me tell you, in Idonia, the great swords commonly used by executioners are... The sword has 3 air holes along its body. If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately, the holes would make no sound, and but should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. On that cue, every executioner after Dracon is to hone their sword skills every day in preparation of future executions. Every swing of their blade must be more resolute than the last, for failing to do so. Pain for the dying, as well as pain for them.
No.
You misunderstand. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering, and go walk with the dead and love them as you love life.
Please, don't kill me.
This is your duty. Remember, consider the source of the...
Thank you. I beg you.
If you cannot learn to accept death, then I don't... This is your last chance.
No, please. I don't want it. No!
May you gain some insights through his sacrifice.
Is this...
No. This is just the beginning of your life as the...
You executioner!
Do it then, executioner.
You heard him.
I curse you.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to say bye. Boom.
What's here? When will this ever end?
Come.
What are you trying to do with me?
I have aged. The time has come for me to heed the summons of Thanatos and journey to their domain. The final resting place.
You're not that old yet. You still have many...
No. I'm all ready, for I have come to fear my... Castoris. Will you give... Child, it was I who brought you here, from the frosty plains, and set your farcical fate in motion. I've always known that you have doubts. Indeed. Yet you can end any sinful life with just a touch of your foot.
I'll never. It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how readily they accept it. I simply can't do it.
I knew I was right about you. I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter all this time because of this. In the eyes of an Idonian, death is the end of all life. A destination we will all eventually... You can only live your life life to the... And when you do, even if you eventually leave Idonia's protection...
No!
Come now. It's time. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all.
Protect us!
No waters of oblivion.
As you wish.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Oh, eventually stand still.
What's in your prescription?
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Root here.
Time to say bye. Boom. Time to say bye. Boom.
As you wish. This was the last time I followed her command. The executioner, who had seen too much death, died the same way as everyone else. Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me about death, ultimately vanished like dew in the morning mist. She spent her life embodying the beliefs of the Idonians. I have nothing but respect for her. I erected a cenotaph in her honor in the marshes outside Idonia's city walls with the others I had laid to rest. It was a long, long journey. I heard so many discussions about death along the way. Life finds meaning in death. It seems the most terrible darkness in this world. Everyone talks about its heavy weight. Some resist it, some worship it, and some even revere it. How did a disappeared titan become the deepest fear of humankind? And why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek an answer. Initially, I was running. I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace, can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please, I fucking you just let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I need him. I don't...
I hate these icy hands.
Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace. Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Is that you, Castoris? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Castoris, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
really be warm. On the day that Oryx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate? I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove. And it was obvious that nothing had happened when an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality, just that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to eternal despair. Anything I wish to hold on to, death will inevitably wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Until Oryx lay. But now, perhaps I might have one last chance. Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy finger. I found no surprise in it, for her words sounded not like a foretelling. Embraces in this world are born of reunions. Yet, my touch speaks only of farewells. In that moment, and yet, things have taken a turn for the better. Now that I have no reason, for your sake, with that, I won't have any. Let's put that aside for the moment. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. I made it myself, like the trinket I gave Lady Trian. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. I want to make full use of every moment I have before we depart, so that I don't have any... No, it isn't. You'll know when you see it. Look, it's right there. Huh? Where did it go? What's going on? This is the coin of Zagreus, and it's a Lady Cipher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master. So many years have passed, yet she's still announcing herself. Let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cipher. It's right there.
There seems to be a new show in the backstreet.
Must pursue her. Huh? This is a trick she left for. She's incorrigible. This is how it should be. We must pursue her. Lady Cypher, please come on out.
You're still careless as ever. Shouldn't you keep such a...
Since you know it's a gift for someone else, please give it back to me. Stop hiding among the...
Now, since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place. Unless... your offers...
Name your price. I'll give you however much...
Why don't you two come over to my place? It'll make a better venue for proper business discussions.
A piece of cake. I can do that even if I can only send...
Alright, I'll see you there. Everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement, right? Now...
She's incorrigible.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow. might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Relax. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. One, the seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the two. The Council of Elders also found me and wants me. And last, but I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those. Don't go look for the Death Titan. This is some high-quality stuff. And this room is full of it. How much are these worth, Did you get...
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame chase work to your shady dealings.
Wow. I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
Payment for doing work.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away. But I need you right now. So don't
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any sincerity, and give me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Castoris and help her fulfill her lifelong wish.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Castoris to her death.
This is Castoris' own request.
She brought this up herself?
She's also made up her mind to leave her confused as will you, Cypher. When you finally...
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. But Castoris, she can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you. With your one foot in the grave. Tell you what. Why don't I take this room of treasures as a...
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you. Plus,
you sound like you have all the In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions.
in conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. What do you think? Tempting.
I decline. If we don't find the Death Titan...
Oh?
I can't go into the details, but we have to go to Styxia.
Princess, homebuddy, you keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your curse, and you don't care. But did you ever live for your own pleasure? Even...
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you in just so you can die for her Aranova.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that what...
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. But listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Sure, the treasure's buried yet. I've never been there. And I never plan to. Because even a demigod can't be sure they can walk out of that place alive. And now I'm supposed to escort you to Styxia. You know, you're not wrong. At least it's part of my responsibilities.
I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as Lady Aglaya, I can...
Then how are you going to live the rest of...
Then I'll give you 90.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80% of Castrus's savings, and a bottle of dew of divine... Okay. I didn't know you hold grudges. Here! Catch.
Be careful with that!
A minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come...
So, why are you changing the meeting place?
Oh, nothing, really. Just a bit scared of the seamstress's frosty face. Well, now that we've struck a deal, why don't I give you... It's gonna be a long ride. So have a good rest. funny.
You are...
Totally. The trio team is the best set up to reach the final. No need, I already told her. She's fine with it. You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casteress. I need to travel with you, but I keep...
Sorry.
Oh, I was just teasing.
Don't take... Did you know that the legends say you have to put an obol into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the River of Souls, and that's the fairy fare for entering the Netherrealm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time.
Don't worry.
All right, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. Oh, one last thing before we go. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once, so make the most. Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye-bye.
Are you feeling all right? She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant. Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer. We can only depend on her—
Don't worry, Mem's here to help. Being cute isn't my only forte. I'm strong too.
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. Anaxa hypothesizes that the missing Thanatos— this is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing River of Souls. This alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, might actually— even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been—
Oh, so are we going to use that philosopher's—
I guess that's the only way. The only leads we have now are the name of this city—
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long journey. I believe that— rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of the dead. What a beautiful butterfly.
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise. In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the departed to the nether realm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to hear their whispers proves that we're... These shadowy figures... Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
Mommy told us to go ahead first, but she's 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many days. Perhaps Mommy will be back once you finish counting the days on all 10 fingers. 1, 2, 3. It's been much longer.
Strange. For reflections in the River of Souls, they seem oddly animated.
Do you want to buy?
Huh? He can see.
Wait. More living people. I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless.
Could it be that... You're...
So...
But there aren't any...
Are the fish gone? I can only keep selling.
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of saving. Please relax. May you fall asleep.
This...
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls. They're supposed to reach the end of the West Wind by floating down the River of Souls. Did Thanatos reject them? Or... I have no idea. This circumstance... Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Goodwill? I can't see. Wait a minute. Lady Sif...
That's me.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there.
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few... Did you see those 2 blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about cat...
Then why have you come back, Lady Cipher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky... But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful... So long, Princess Homebody.
So... Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cipher has always been a... free spirit. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's...
Don't worry. It's time for me to shine. Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded. Hey, over here!
I want to make something with it. But what to make? Phoenix's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted. Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present before we can communicate with them.
Ah, by the looks of it, you must be the foreigner. Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
What?
A campaign? Who are you?
Nobody knows, as of now. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached. As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity was so unprecedented that it needed to be given a new designation.
An unprecedented calamity.
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well...
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before... May I ask, where is the scout who managed to...
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, he said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The apparition opened its giant maw and devoured everything in sight. In the...
Styxia. An evil dragon that...
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait!
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Prince...
The Queen? Ah.
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago.
Styxia. This cannot stand. Newcomer.
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War, sent here by the Queen herself.
Maiden of War?
Don't worry. I'm typically...
Is it over?
Cass!
I'm fine. I just... Is this a remnant of his soul?
Well then, why should I place my trust in you?
Holy maiden from afar.
Wait, I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos, heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest.
However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me. And they had only one request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day...
I see.
So that is how they plan to control the flame chain. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the crisis.
And yet, you seem to...
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castris.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Ornyx's rune?
Perhaps. But I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget. Indeed. While my relationship with the Council has always been quite ambiguous, I really want to repay her for that trust. But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Ornyx's power?
Monsters actually be... Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept Black Tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price. Since the realm of the dead must please stay back, let me deal with these enemies.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Again?
What's in your prescription?
Destined for oblivion.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
May death protect us! May wandering souls find their own. The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
If Dan Heng was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too. You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future. comfort. It's...
Oh, this place must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls. And... Oh, and you.
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back.
I'm well aware of that. Even that's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead...
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, Cersei's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond. Cersei's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing, but I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still...
Yes, because when placed under time's this is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium, but I've never been more firm in my conviction.